If you're looking for a delicious but healthy meatball recipe, then you're going to want to keep watching. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome. So friends, it's getting that time of year where we usually make our tomato sauce, a big batch of it, and meatballs. But unfortunately, with the way we've been eating, we're not adding breadcrumbs anymore to our meatballs. So I did a little research on the internet and I found a keto recipe that sounds absolutely delicious, and I think it's going to be the perfect substitute, and I don't think we're even going to notice a difference. So we'll find out at the end. This recipe is from Low-Carb Spark. I'm going to put the name up here and link the recipe in the description box, so I'll be following that recipe. So let me quickly go over all the ingredients and then we'll get started. Alrighty, so we have some heavy whipping cream, some Parmesan cheese, parsley, sea salt, black pepper, minced garlic, 2 pounds of ground beef, onion, and 2 eggs. So these are the ingredients. Now let's get started. So friends, as you saw, it's pretty much the same ingredients that I put in our regular meatballs, other than the Parmesan cheese and the heavy whipping cream. I usually use breadcrumbs, so I'm excited to get started. So let's go ahead and put this all together. All right, my friends, so I have 2 pounds of my ground beef in here. I am going to add my seasoning, so we're going to use 1 or 2 tablespoons of parsley. 1 to 2. Oh, it calls for 4 because I'm doubling. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't realize it was that much. Now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to add the salt. So we're going to do a teaspoon of salt, and this is for 2 pounds. The recipe is for 1 pound, so just keep that in mind. And I have a teaspoon of pepper. I have a half of a small onion chopped up. Garlic, we're going to add 2 garlic cloves. Okay. Then we're going to add in 2 beaten eggs. One cup of Parmesan cheese. And then we're going to use a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Let's get every drop out. Have yourself a baking sheet ready. This should make about 24 meatballs, depending on how big you make them. I do have my sheet ready. I have that right here. I have my oven preheating for at 400. So let's go ahead and mix this all together. Obviously, we're using our hands. And while I'm mixing this, I wanted to mention something to you. I was reading, like when you lay the parchment paper down, it pops up all the time and doesn't lay flat. And I don't know if I was reading it or I saw a video or something where they said, you know why it's called parchment paper? Because it's parched. Wet it and it'll lay flat. And I thought, so I did, and sure enough, can you see how nicely that's laying? Now, I was also told that, you know, it is wet, but it's kind of drying quickly already. That it won't matter, it won't stick. So, we'll see. This is definitely a lot different texture than I'm used to. Alrighty, now we're going to start making meatballs. And depending on how you like your meatballs, I like mine on the smaller side, about that big. Then we're just going to lay them out on the tray. I may need 2 batches, but that's okay. It does make balls pretty easily. I'm really surprised. It's sticking together nicely. It's not falling apart. It's held together really, really well. I mean, you can see that, how fast these are going. They stick together really nicely. Look at that. Alright, my friends, so as you can see, I have 24 right there, and I still have quite a bit left, so I can get a few more out of there. Let me wash my hands. My stove oven has come up to temperature, so we'll go ahead and get these in as soon as my hands are clean. Alright, my friends, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and roll up the last of the sausage in the bowl before I wash my hands, and I got 5 more, and I thought, let's just get them on this tray. So we ended up with 29 total. So let's go ahead, put them in the oven. It's 400. We're going to go ahead and bake these for roughly about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, my friends, I did have to put it back in for 5 extra minutes. And, oh, I wish I could smell. They smell so good. Oh. I don't want to burn myself. Oh, look at that. Look, look, look. Yum. There we have it. Alright, I'm going to let these cool just a few minutes, and then we'll go ahead and do our taste test. But friends, they smell delicious. Alright, my friends, I plated them up. That's what it looks like. They smell delicious. Let me go ahead and put one on a plate and do a taste test real quick. All right, here we go. Let's cut inside and look at the inside. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'll do a close-up at the end. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. So let's go ahead, take a bite. That's too big for me, believe it or not. Small mouth. Loud, but small. Friends, you can't call this healthy. Friends, oh my word. Oh my word. I don't even know what else to say. Oh my word. You can't tell the difference. Pardon me. Friends. This is an absolute game changer. You cannot tell the difference. You could add Italian seasoning in here for Italian meatballs. Throw it in some pasta sauce. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you have to make these, friends. You cannot tell the difference. You cannot tell the difference. Oh my word. I am going to link this recipe in the description box. You have got to go check them out because I'm telling you, you won't know the difference. You really, really won't. Oh my goodness. They're very, very good. It tastes like meatballs. Do I want to eat? I think I might eat some of these for lunch. Let's see if, I don't know now. These might become my lunch. I was going to freeze them. I need to talk to hubby to see what he wants to do. Alright, my friends, I am jumping in real quick. I'm stopping my video because I wanted my husband to taste this real quick. And he thought they were really good. He said it needed more salt. He said they didn't have enough salt, but he did like them as well. But he said they needed a little bit more flavor. So just FYI, I could taste the flavor. He said it needed more salt. So if you want to add a little bit more salt and pepper and garlic, that would be perfect too. But I just wanted to give you his opinion. So back to the regular scheduled program. I don't know. I may be making another batch. But anyway, friends, I'm sorry I'm rambling on. I am just in absolute total shock that these are absolutely delicious, that I cannot tell the difference. I can't tell. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that little subscribe button, as it does greatly help me out. Also, please check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active on all those social media sites as well. So friends, thanks so much, and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.